This is VSiN Daily Morning Bets. Here is your host, Josh Appelbaum.
Hello and welcome to VSiN Daily Morning Bets, a quick 15-minute podcast highlighting the top games and biggest line moves that bettors need to know about each day. Today is Wednesday, April 19th.
Game of the night.
For the game of the night, we're going to look toward another jam-packed Major League Baseball slate today with 15 games overall, and go to an early afternoon showdown in Colorado between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. First pitch here is 3:10 p.m. Eastern Time, and currently the Pirates are listed as a minus 125 road favorite, with Colorado a plus 110 home dog, and a high total, of course, it's Coors Field, high total of 11.5. Now going to this matchup, Pittsburgh is 11-7. They've taken the first two games of this three-game series. They won the opener on Monday, 14-3 as a plus 125 road dog, then won again yesterday, 5-3 as a minus 110 road favorite. Meanwhile, Colorado, 5-13. They've really struggled. They've lost 7 straight games. Pitching matchup today, the Buccos will go with Johan Oviedo, who's 1-1 with a 2.45 ERA. And he'll be facing lefty Austin Gomber, who's 0-3 with an 8.16 ERA. So what have we seen across the board here? Well, a lot of respect to money, riding the hot hand and going with the Buccos to finish off the sweep. This game actually opened at pretty much a virtual pick'em, around minus 110 both sides. And now we've seen Pittsburgh get steamed up from minus 110 to minus 125. So all respected money has been pouring in here on the Pirates, triggering that line movement in their favor. Currently, the Pirates are getting 74% of bets, but 81% of the money. So that tells me that you have a majority of public bettors here getting down on the Pirates, but also a big share of respected money as well. Kind of a pro and Joe bet split here. And again, misconception that wise guys and recreational bettors are always on opposite sides. The public is really betting based on their gut instinct and bias, but pros, they're betting based on their numbers, their discrepancy plays. They are kind of like their own sports books. They set their own lines, then they play their numbers versus what the odds makers are offering. And if they see an edge, they get down. So probably what it looks like here is when this game opened at pretty much a pick'em, pros probably had Pittsburgh as a slight favorite. They said, hey, let's hit Pittsburgh because that's basically presents an edge, which would be quote-unquote an advantage over the sportsbook. So, again, and pros also, they don't care what the public's doing. Whether or not the public's with them or not does not matter at all. They don't even really care about percentages. It's data-driven bettors who like to use percentages to uncover clues to kind of piece together a puzzle of where the smart money is going. But also the Pirates have a lot of betting system matches in their favor today. So number one would be the best system so far this year in Major League Baseball. Non-division road favorites. It's very simple, but I've been beating the drum on non-division road favorites for quite a while here. We have seen just in general, favorites tick up in terms of how they do just overall. Favorites this year, and this is why I used to be a big dog bettor in MLB, but I've really shifted over the last few years, really since the COVID year, to leaning on more favorites. This year in baseball, favorites are 162 and 102, 61.4%. You'd actually be a winning bettor. You'd be up around 2 units betting every favorite. Now, do you want to bet every favorite? Of course not. But what I like to do is identify what the overall trend line is and then hammer it down, add some filters, try to find an even better angle. So the angle there would be adding on a road favorite because more often than not, the public will overvalue home field. And then number two, and the most important one, is non-division because when you are two teams from two different divisions, don't really know each other very well, that lack of familiarity benefits the better team. Which is what we've seen historically. So non-division road favorites, 49-21, 70% this year, 17% ROI. A non-division favorite off a win. So that non-division angle, lack of familiarity benefiting the better team, but then off a win carrying some momentum. Those teams are 65-35 this year, 65%. Then also a non-division favorite with steam of 10 cents or more in their favor. So an indication across the market that some pro money has come in your favor. That's 44-26, 63% this year. Also, home road, Pittsburgh, 8-4 on the road this year. Doing pretty well here as a visitor. Colorado, just 3-6 at home. Run differential, which is a very easy, quick way to kind of just see how good or bad a team is relative to the rest of the league. Well, Pittsburgh is +8 run differential. Colorado is -40. That's the third worst in Major League Baseball. Then also, final little feather in the cap of Pittsburgh here. They have the fresher bullpen. Over the last 3 games, the Pittsburgh pen has pitched 9.2 innings, whereas Colorado has pitched 13.2 innings. So I'm going to back the Buccos here. I like this kind of pick'em type opener. We've seen all steam go toward Pittsburgh. We have a lot of system matches. It's a non-division road fave angle. So I'm looking at the Buccos here around minus 125 on the road at Colorado. 3:10 game here this afternoon in the Rockies.
Best of the rest.
For the best of the rest, we're going to look toward another Major League Baseball afternoon game. Let's go to a 4:10 p.m. first pitch in San Diego, sunny San Diego, between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Currently, the Atlanta Braves are a short minus 120 road favorite, with the Padres a plus 105 home dog, and a total in this game of 9. Now, going to this matchup, the Braves are 14-4, one of the best teams in Major League Baseball, and they're red hot. They've won 8 straight games. They're 2-0 so far this series. They won the opener 2-0 as a minus 140 road favorite. They won again yesterday 8-1 as a minus 130 road favorite. Meanwhile, San Diego, they've struggled here. 8-11 on the year, but they're 1-6 their last 7 games. Pitching matchup today, couple righties. You have Charlie Morton, the veteran for Atlanta, going. He's 2-1 with a 3.86 ERA. He'll be facing Nick Martinez, who's 0-1 with a 5.60 ERA. So, very similar to the game we just talked about, Pittsburgh, Colorado. You're seeing similar movement toward in sharp action toward the road team here. Open at around a pick'em. Even saw some books slightly with a San Diego favorite opener around minus 115. But for all intents and purposes, a pick'em type game. And we've seen all money go toward Atlanta. So wise guys going with the Braves here to finish off the sweep. Also a really good value play. You're getting the Braves, one of the best teams in baseball at just a minus 115 or now minus 120 price. So not bad just in terms of value play. But all steam going toward the Braves, now up to minus 120. They're getting about 80% of bets in dollars. So again, kind of indicating a combination of Pro and Joe support in their favor. And again, I'm leaning on this number one system match, non-division road favorites. Another one here with Atlanta, 49-21, 70% this year. A non-division favorite off a win, 65-35, 65%. A road favorite who made the playoffs last year. You're favored. Again, you can bet against the public who loves betting home teams. And also, you made the postseason, so you're probably a pretty good team. That angle is 45-23 this year, 66%. Also with the Braves, we've seen it, so far this series, especially yesterday where their bats came alive. Much better offense. They're hitting 269 as a team versus 224 for the Padres. Better pitching here, 3.39 ERA as a team versus 4.30. Atlanta also 10-1 on the road. They've really been great as a road team. The Padres are just 4-8 at home. And again, run differential, very just quick way to analyze how good or bad a team is compared to the rest of the league. The Braves are plus 33, and the San Diego Padres are minus 11. So if you're giving me a great team like Atlanta here, laying a very short number to finish off a sweep with your number one system match, non-division road favorites, I'm going to go with the Braves in this one. So I'm going to lay it. I'm going to lay this minus 120. Let's go Braves. 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time start in sunny San Diego this afternoon. The return of Major League Baseball is the best time of year to become a VSiN Pro subscriber. Get access to hourly pro tips, best bets from VSiN experts, daily articles, power rankings, and expanded digital content and tools to help you become a better. Just go to VSiN.com/subscribe for more information.
Josh's Sweats.
For Josh's Sweats, I already gave away a couple of them. Both these games, guys, are very similar to me. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. I'm on Pittsburgh, minus 125. I'm on Atlanta, minus 120. Very simple cap, and they both kind of rang true here with the same sort of bones for these games. In the meat and potatoes, the similarity here is that both teams are going for a sweep. Both teams open at pretty much a pick'em, and both teams are taking in about 10 cents of steam in their direction, both the Braves and the Buccos, again, with our number one system match, that non-division road favorite. So give me the Pittsburgh Pirates at minus 125. Give me the Braves, minus 120. One more bet for you. This is an early one. It's actually the first game of the day. I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Rays. I've been riding the Rays quite a bit here. They've pretty much done pretty well for me, except for that series against the Jays. But I like the Rays here today. 12:30 p.m. start. Again, first game on the board. Currently, the Rays are listed as a minus 220 road favorite, with Cincinnati a plus 200 home dog, and the total in this one is 9.5. Tampa Bay, coming into this game, is 15-3. They've split the first two games of this series. They lost the opener to Cincy 8-1. Cincy won as a plus 135 home dog, but they bounced back bigly yesterday. They won 10-0 as a minus 125 road favorite. Cincy on the year, meanwhile, is 7-10. So the pitching matchup today, we have Drew Rasmussen going for the Rays, who's 2-1 with a 2.60 ERA. He'll be facing Levi Stout, who's making his Major League debut. He's a 25-year-old rookie. So it's always notable to me when you bring up a rookie to make their debut, what's the immediate move? Is the immediate move away from them, expecting that they're going to get lit up? Is it in their favor that maybe they're going to surprise a lot of batters who haven't seen them before? Well, All Pro Money says, hey, let's take the Rays here against a rookie making his debut. Tampa Bay opened as low as a -180 road favorite. We've now seen the Rays, again, get steamed up all the way to -220. So that's a huge steam move in favor of the Rays. That's a 40-cent steam move in their direction. They're getting 90% of bets, 95% of the money, so another Pro and Joe bet split here. And also, the other thing you got to keep in mind, guys, when I give you these bet splits, they're real, they're accurate, they're genuine, they're 100% legit, and they're very important to me because they're coming from DraftKings, one of the biggest public books in the country, so they really have a great representation of where the public is. We got to remember the timing of it. I'm giving you all these percentages at 6 a.m., the public really isn't betting these games until later in the day when they get home from work. So even though it's 90% bets, to me, that's probably a majority of respected bettors here. The public really hasn't had their say. They're not betting these games, by 6 a.m. the day of. So always keep that in mind. But also, a lot of system matches for Tampa Bay. Number one would be interleague favorites. Interleague favorites are 44-21, 68% this year, a 12% ROI. Lack of familiarity, benefiting quote-unquote the better team based upon the minus number in front of your team name. Then also, we have our non-division road favorite system matches. Road faves, by the way, in general, road faves who made the postseason, they're 45-23, 66%. And non-division favorites, -200 or more. They're 23-8, 74% this year. And you've actually turned a 4% ROI. Despite those big numbers, you're still profitable with these non-division favorites, -200 or more. Tampa is 15-2 as a favorite this year. They're 9-2 against right-handed pitching. And Cincinnati is just 4-9 as a dog. They're 2-9 against right-handed pitching. Also, fresher bullpen here with Tampa. In their last 3 games, they've pitched 11.2 innings versus Cincinnati, who's pitched 16.1 innings. Better offense for the Rays. They're hitting .286 versus .243. Better team ERA, 2.72 versus 5.24. And a +75 run differential for the Rays versus -8 for Cincinnati. So I'm going with the Rays here to win the rubber match. I got the Rays at -220. And of course, anytime I give you these big numbers, always remember, it's bet to risk, not bet to win. It goes for every bet I make, but the whole point being there is that means that you've defined your bankroll, your disposable income set aside only for sports betting. You've defined your unit size, which I would recommend is 3% of your bankroll per play. So if you have $100, 3% per play, that means you're risking $3 a game, and that your unit size is $3. But that means that you're risking 1 unit. So you're not risking, and what bet to win means is that you're risking a larger amount to win a larger amount. So what that means is bet to win Tampa Bay -220 would be risking 2.2 units to win 1 unit. Betting to risk means that you're always risking your 1 unit, in this case trying to get a little less than a half unit back here. So the whole point being, obviously we want to win every bet we make, but if you're betting minus numbers and that team loses for you, I want to just lose 1 unit like I lose any other 1 unit on any other bet. Whole point being, bet to risk versus bet to win will save you with units. You'll make sure that you don't bleed as many units if you lose on a larger favorite is what I'm trying to say here. But I'm going with Tampa Bay here, going up against a rookie, big steam interleague fave system match. Give me Tampa Bay here. I got Tampa at -220, along with Pittsburgh -125 and Atlanta -120. But that about does it for today's VSiN Daily Morning Bets podcast on Wednesday, April 19th. And with that being said, if you're looking for more VSiN in your life and you want to wake up to some great breakdowns and some great insights, get you started every single day on the right foot, well, guess what? Sign up for our VSiN newsletter. It's called the VSiN Daily. All you got to do is go to vsin.com/newsletter, put in your email, hit submit. Then you'll wake up to great content every morning, letting you know what's going on in the betting market that day, as well as in particular at VSiN. And of course, we'd also love for you to become a pro member, where we can show you everything that we offer as a company here to help you make smart bets. When you become a pro member, just go to vsin.com/subscribe. You'll get every single best bet sent to your inbox multiple times throughout the day from all the guests and hosts at VSiN. You also get a live stream of all the VSiN shows, all the articles behind the paywall, and of course those great DraftKings percentages letting you know where bets and dollars are at for every single game. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. We tweet out great content every day. Clips from all our different shows, great nuggets, all of our articles. You can follow us at VSiN Live. You can also follow me at Josh_Insights. But I wish you the best of luck. have a fantastic Wednesday. Check out the pod later today, the Market Insights pod, where I'm sure I'll have a few more bets for you, as well as some updated numbers. For me, I got to go get ready for Follow the Money. So I'll be jumping on with Mitch and Paulie, one of my favorite parts of the week, saying hello to the Nesson audience here in Boston. So I'll be doing that right now. But I wish you the best of luck. Have a great Wednesday. Keep on grinding as always. And as the wise man of VSiN likes to say, hopefully you can cash some tickets today, because that's what it's all about. Good luck, everyone. Have a great day.